Hey there, kiddos, for day 6 review. So this is our asynchronous day if you're doing this day 6 review, or if you're hoping to kind of catch up and see what's going on for those of you that are taking the EOC. So there's your topics right there for day 6. Remember, there's an exit ticket that I do want people to take care of, and there's only 5 questions, so make sure you do a good job on that. I will post the key for this probably Tuesday afternoon so that people, or later in the day on Tuesday, so people can check their topics. So let's go ahead and run through very quickly, because I only have a few minutes on this recording, of what type of things you're going to do in your stations. So if you're doing the stations, it may be draggable. You may have to type, those of you that have been working in class. So you can always come back to these slides located at the top of for the warm-up, and use these slides to help you, or come back and watch my video. Your first station is going to be about motion graphs. And so, of course, we know that graphs can tell a story. We've already done some work with calculating speed last week in one of our stations. So today you're just going to be matching up some scenarios of a story to that of the graph. You're actually going to be looking at, so you may want to kind of review these slides, but you're going to actually be comparing a distance time graph to that of a speed velocity graph, or a velocity time graph. So when you look at a velocity graph, which is the one here on the right, that means the object already has a speed, so you got to pay attention to what its speed is doing. Whereas this object is in motion, it could stop, it can continue at a higher rate, so you got to make sure you know what kind of graph you're looking at. So I've just given you a few little slides here to help you. So for instance, on a speed graph versus a distance time graph, when you see a horizontal line, that means the object is traveling at a constant speed versus being stopped on a distance time graph. So match those up, and then you've got some questions to answer. You may need to come back and review these slides as you work. From there, you're going to be working on a dichotomous key. And the dichotomous key is just a way of classifying information to a further depth. So maybe there's been a new discovery of an organism or a type of tree that wasn't seen before. And that happens even with, in our, modern times. So you would use a dichotomous key to classify. It helps you understand that object better. And so you'll be doing that in your station today with jelly beans. So that's kind of fun. And so you'll do that with jelly beans. And the types of scientists and people that would use this would be maybe a botanist who studies trees, or a geologist, or anybody that studies life, a biologist. And that then would be something that they would use that for, to classify organisms and understand them better based on characteristics. Your other station will be about plants and animals, cells rather, plant and animal cells, reviewing, cell wall, one vacuole for the plant. So that's pretty straightforward. You'll be able to figure that out as you go. And then your last station will be something from 6th grade, calculating density. And calculating density is another math magic triangle that you can use. So density equals mass divided by volume. It helps you understand that matter, because it's a property of matter, how dense the object is. So you did this probably with some mineral identification, maybe in 6th grade, and you calculate by using the grams divided by the volume, or the amount of space. And that would be either in cubic centimeters for a solid object, or in milliliters if you're using a displacement method in a graduated cylinder. So everything should be pretty clear. Would you please make sure when you are, if you need help on any of this, that you can message me in email. I'll be able to be available to you, or chat to me if you have a question. And then, of course, your exit ticket is there. Everything will be in Google Classroom. It will be very clear for you to see. And I'm just showing just for today's 5, group station 5. Oops, didn't want to do that. Anyway, everything is Google Classroom. You would see the stations 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your exit ticket. This is day 5. You'll be doing day 6, which I haven't posted yet. All right, other than that, I think that is it. I'm going to stop us right there. And if you need me, let me know. I'll be online or email. Bye-bye.